In my Pocket 3 review, there are a few shots of a rig that I'm utilizing, and I have gotten a couple questions about what rig is that, where do you get it, are you using it as a prompter? It's incredibly useful and it saves you a lot of time and a lot of takes. Clearly people would find it useful to have a bit more of an explanation about what this thing is and how I use it and its impact on my workflow. But Josh, the DJI Pocket 4 just came out. Is this even still useful? Yes, the Pocket 4 came out. No, it's not available in the United States. Most Pocket users in the United States are stuck with the Pocket 3. This whole setup here is still useful and applicable if you have the DJI Pocket 4. Number one, I use this for stand-ups. Basically me in front of something behind me on location, and the phone acts as my prompter, the camera acts as my camera. Whether I'm wearing sunglasses or I'm far enough away from the camera, you can't necessarily tell that I'm reading from a prompter. It's really useful for people who maybe are just starting out, maybe they're not as comfortable on camera, maybe they just have a hard time getting their thoughts in order. I know I do because I want to spew 1,000 things a minute, but sometimes just having a structure is useful. And with the phone, you can use a prompter app, you can even use a PowerPoint just for bullet points. The other use case for this is if you're just going around and filming, because this, obviously with the DJI Mimo app, can now be a monitor. So you can have a larger monitor on your phone versus the 2-inch one on the Pocket. So let's assemble this thing together. First up is going to be the tripod selfie stick that we discussed. So we just open up the crow's foot, it extends, 1/4-inch mount, so it's going to work with everything else we have here. Next up, what I call the phone pocket bracket or the prompter bracket. It has a 1/4-inch mount right here. You can either put it on top of here, or you can use the included little tripod that comes with the Osmo Pocket 3, and you can also mount it here, and then you have a nice little handle. I'm a big guy, I just prefer to use the tripod selfie stick because honestly it's not that heavy and it has a little bit more capability. So let's put the bracket onto the selfie stick here. Now we have the tripod selfie stick. We have the bracket. If you're on YouTube, you've probably done something like this before where you just mount the phone onto the phone mount and voila. Quick note though about the Pocket 3. I believe all of them, regardless of the kit, comes with a 1/4-inch adapter. The Pocket 3 does need this adapter because the only thing that's on the bottom of the Pocket 3 is just a little USB-C. I do use this newer one, which I like, which I'll link below. You just pop it onto the 1/4-inch, and now this should turn on. It's ready to go. Now let's just talk about a quick bonus piece of gear that I think is actually a requirement. The DJI Mic Mini, or whatever this one is, I'll link it below with all this other stuff. I implore you, figure out your audio setup. This is a great one because if you use the Pocket 3, it just auto connects. A good video with bad audio is just a bad video. So if you're looking for the quickest way to improve the quality of your videos, figure out your audio situation. I recommend the DJI Mic Mini, especially if you utilize a Pocket 3 or some other DJI product. So now that I've explained how it's used on site, let me just show you a quick example. The Roebling suspension bridge stands as a true architectural titan of the Cincinnati skyline. When it opened on New Year's Day in 1867, its massive 1,057-foot span made it the longest suspension bridge in the entire world. This wasn't just a local crossing, it was the essential prototype for the John Roebling's later masterpiece, the Brooklyn Bridge. From an engineering perspective, the bridge is nothing short of a marvel. Its two primary cables are comprised of over 5,000 individual wires, all spun in place to support a roadway sitting 100 feet above the water. This height was vital, ensuring the massive steamboats of the era could pass safely underneath, regardless of the river's height. Let me know if you have a particular rig that you use for your Pocket 3 or Pocket 4 down below in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you in the next one. I hope this helped. Bye.